After only about 3 weeks since the last time EA patched NHL 19, we get yet another patch, patch 1.3. This patch is looking far better than the other one, and we're going to go through all of the details right now. Starting with Hockey Ultimate Team, added the ability to customize your HUT team in the following ways. You can have captains and assistant captains. They do not provide boosts, it's just simply for aesthetics. You can change your jersey numbers, does not provide a boost. As far as I know, you can't just have everyone be wearing 99 and pretend like they're the great one out there. You can choose for your goalies to have a specific goalie mask, which is pretty neat. Right now, for some reason, everyone defaulted to the Anaheim Ducks one, which is a glitch. But if you wanted to revert back to what it was before, just go over to your goalie and hit remove mask. These customization items are in their own pack. I was checking to see if you can pull them in any of these other packs. Doesn't seem to be the case. Or maybe they're just lying about their pack probabilities. I don't know. You can buy them for 5,000 coins. You get 4 customization items or for about $1 USD. Inside, you're going to get a lot of jersey numbers. I think I ended up buying 10 packs, and all but 2 of those packs had all jersey numbers, and 2 of them had the goalie masks. So you can't choose which numbers that your players will wear without these items. Meaning you're going to have to get them from packs, or you can buy them like for a cheap price off the auction house, as long as you find that particular number on the auction house, because everyone's selling these numbers all at the same time and they're all different numbers. One thing I noticed is it's pretty hard to get a captain or assistant captain card, so those should be pretty expensive. And then these are also consumable cards, so you can only use them once. And then on the 10th day, God said, "Let there be 69. That came straight from the Bible, so you know we gotta put this up for max price. Moving on, added the ability for user to search the auction house by overall rating. That's a parameter people wanted to see for quite some time. Now they just need to add which way a player shoots, and then adding multiple synergies. That would be fantastic. This next one fixed various issues in the auction house. That's all they're gonna say when they fix so much, but it's only gonna be one line. So let me tell you a bunch of those fixes. Multi-select is back. Tabbing over with the bumpers or R1, L1 is back. I've yet to see any kind of error that kicks me out to the main menu. They went back to a 2-row view instead of that like square box Rubik's Cube thing where you're like in the middle of a move and the cars are like all over the place. And on top of that, it's with the new auction house, which is so fast, so seamless. The ability to search for cards is just so much easier now. So we are looking good. Continuing on in Hockey Ultimate Team, when a goal is scored, users will see the player items of the goal scorer and who received assists during the goal celebration. A lot of YouTubers were already doing such a thing for their videos, including me with my Hut Storm series 2 years ago. But now it's in the game and it looks so good. You'll be able to tell if you just got scored by the 85 overall Gretzky or the 99 overall Gretzky. The only problem with it is if you're trying to make line changes, it's going to overlap with that, and it doesn't look great. Similar to that, when viewing a game's box score, you'll now have the ability to see the player items when scrolling through any user-controlled team. Shame it doesn't work with AIs. And that just looks like this, so you don't have to go out of the game and into the leaderboards to view the opponent's team. Then they fixed an issue with the change active lineup screen. I don't know if that was an issue, but sure, whatever helps you sleep at night. Add multi-select back, as I stated before. Autofill was just not cutting it. Whenever an auction expires and you go to auction item, it pre-populates with the numbers that you used before. So I'm able to throw these cards up for an auction within like a minute, and before it would take me 5-10 minutes to do so. That is absolutely amazing. Now, better not glitch and just use like a completely different number, and I'm just throwing it up for like 100 gold. Definitely be wary of that, especially when like the server goes down or April Fool's Day or something. From here, we go into the world of NHL. Club Captaincy, it's in HUT, it's also in EASHL. A lot of these are fixing issues and bugs, display errors, not particularly exciting. Like fixed an issue where the lot image was appearing in the post game of a ones game, even if the user was in a different tier. That was absolutely game breaking. I can't believe they didn't fix that sooner. But yeah, it's just the type of stuff that's Nice. One of those issues that I do think was important was fix an issue where a user would become stuck in matchmaking until the timer ran out if another player happened to drop during when the users were matched up and selected ready. That happened a few times to us. It wasted a little bit of time, but still not that big of a deal. What is a big deal, however, is the dressing room error, and EA has not found a fix to that yet, but they continue to be looking into it. They showed at the end of this post, but I'm just going to say it now in case you're hoping that they fix that. Hopefully they do, because I think that's the biggest blow to EASHL right now. Scrolling down, added background art to the one's daily reward screen. Alright, cool. One of the next big points of this patch, added a next game option in the post game so users can select that option and bypass the timer to returning to the dressing room. I haven't tried that yet, but that sounds really good, especially when a lot of people got kicked back to the main menu after leaving a game. There's just so many menus to go through that being able to just go into the next game is amazing. Further down, more issues that got fixed, and improvements to AI behavior when a player disconnects in ones. So basically, it doesn't turn into just a 1v1. Up next, new alternate jerseys were added in World of Chell. They are the Adidas ones that were added for this season, just announced not too long ago. The Ducks and the Sharks jerseys look really good. I don't know why they had to put it in World of Chell, because later on they said that they added it throughout NHL 19, so it should be in most, if not all, of the game modes. Up next, we have gameplay improvements. The shot animations should be smoother in certain cases. Then they made fixes to face-off alignment in the defensive zone for some reason. What was wrong with it? They made fixes, but it ends up breaking the game, because when you go for a tie-up, especially when you're on the penalty kill, this happens. The guys are either just going to sit there or they're going to run into each other, and the opponent's always going to win the face-off even though you're tying him up. I was not happy when it costed me a game earlier, because first of all I thought it was a fluke, so I'm like, it can't possibly happen again. And then it happened a second time, led to 2 goals. I'm just like, alright, whatever. Various improvements for defensive AI behavior of face-offs. Right. Moving on, they improved their logic for using defensive skill stick, and they fixed various crashes. Skating improvements, particularly to vision control when pivoting. Are they trying to make it feel like the beta and the release? I don't know, it doesn't feel like it right now. But maybe my feelings on that will change. And then fix an issue where energy was not regaining when in a glide while back skating. I'm glad that was an issue and not an intended design. Poke checking, I don't like this. I don't like this improvement. No. Fix an issue where players were able to poke check opponents through the net. I can't tell you how many times I've done that against puck raggers that just sit there and the puck is just like an inch behind the net, and I'm able to poke it through the goalie. They lose the puck, and I'm able to get it right back. So that one sucks to see. Sure, it wasn't realistic, but neither was puck ragging, so I don't want to hear it. Then they made improvements to collision detection, where sometimes the stick was still able to install on with the puck carriers. They were block going faster, but you must do it first. What does that mean? Get most of it, I don't know what player Geo would mean. That makes it sound like when you trip someone, when your stick goes through their skate or their body, it improved the detection when touching the opponent's stick or the puck. Which, would that matter all that much? Maybe if you trip someone and then your opponent had another player right next to them, so that player was just able to instantly pick up the puck because your poke check didn't actually touch the puck. I don't know, maybe someone else can explain that a little bit better. Up next are goalie fixes. A lot of this is for player goalies, but about like the middle 4, starting from fixes to AI goaltender puck tracking on between the leg shots, are probably a little bit more suited towards HUT players, or even versus players. So they improved AI goaltender puck tracking on one-handed dekes, probably making it so that when you do that move, it's not going to go in 100% of the time. I still got it to work, but it did seem harder. Fixes to AI goaltender puck tracking on backhand toe drag flip shots. Was it really that bad? Well, not nearly as bad as between the leg shots and one-handed dekes, let me tell you. Improved AI goaltender tracking when back skating. I think that only affects like Gren and I, who like to score a lot while back skating. Further down, more fixes, and then added more tuning ability for how goalies handle secondary threats that could be rebound threats. Will that cut down on rebound goals? Let's find out from this example right here. I was smushing this guy like a s'more, let me tell you. Goalie makes the one-timer save, and he made that save too! Are you putting hot peppers on my sandwich right now? That was absolutely incredible. Goalie's just sitting on his butt and with his fist makes the save. Not including the hundreds of other saves he made that game, it felt like. Last thing here, various fixes to specializations and traits. I'm gonna guess that means they balanced it a little bit. Sadly, I don't know the exact changes because it looks the same to me. Someone who plays World of Chell a lot more than I do would probably be able to chime in and answer that. For franchise mode, mostly fixes from what I see. Not a whole lot to talk about there. Be a Pro for some reason got added to franchise mode. They added Captaincy in that game mode as well, which is pretty neat, and then a fix to being a goalie and be a pro. We have an online versus fix, a global fix, whatever. Presentation changes regarding multiplayer celebrations and camera fixes as well. We went over the alternate jerseys from the NHL that got added, but here are also some other jerseys that were added to the game in all the different game modes that you can play. Some changes with the center ice layouts for a bunch of different teams. And finally, the message about the dressing room error. Something I noticed that didn't get posted. There's probably a lot of things that didn't get posted. I was playing against the AI to test this, but AIs can now get penalties once again. They probably broke this when trying to get your own AIs to not take penalties anymore. And now it's back for when you're doing challenges so that it's either easier or maybe they can bring back the power play challenges again. And then the last thing is a lot of HUT players, HUT legends, they got their attributes improved. Tyler Flopfish, he posted on Reddit with all of the changes. He got Al McInnes. His shot accuracy and power got improved by quite a bit. +11, +5. Brett Hull got a lot of intangible stats improved, as well as passing, puck control, and deking. Honeker's got a way better shot with better deking, hand-eye, offensive awareness, and checking. Missed Larionov earlier, don't know how, so I have to go back and get him. Deking, hand-eye, offensive awareness, poise, shot blocking, stick checking, and strength. Not a great upgrade, but we'll take it. Keep in mind, these are the legends, the fully upgraded versions, not the alumni. Curry got a better shot, offensive awareness, poise, shot blocking, stick checking, and strength. Busick with the minor upgrades. Danico, minor upgrades, but they're everywhere, and his shot still is absolutely trash. Naslin has some puck control and shooting upgrades, and then Numanen has way better shooting accuracy at 84 slap shot accuracy and 84 wrist shot accuracy. So that will do it for me and this patch. That was a lot of content to go through. Hopefully I covered it all. Let me know what you guys think of this patch, and I'll be back in case they release another one.